Behind the cape. Okay, so we got a new trailer for the movie Him.
Definitely hype. I think I got a little bit more of an understanding of where we're going.
Yeah.
What the movie is actually about in this trailer. Definitely some worship, sacrificey stuff going on there. We were right on that in terms of like celebrity, black boule, Illuminati shit going on. What are you going to give up to get there? You know what I'm saying? In the teaser I saw, he had the wide receivers. When the quarterback would miss a pass, then he had to take the jug to the face.
To the face.
Like, all right, if that's what they're showing me that early on, I'm pretty excited about where we're going. Seems like it's going to be a very violent film, a very visceral film.
I mean, he literally says football is a very violent sport.
Yeah. Got some information this week about a former Heisman candidate from the 1950s from Drake University, who in a roundabout way brought about the requirement to wear face masks on the helmets. Let me get his name here.
Oh, back when they had like the leather helmets or whatever.
So this man had a game versus Oklahoma State where they knocked him unconscious 3 times and caused a whole bunch of lacerations to his face.
That, first of all,
and after that game, I think within 2 seasons, or no, hold on, let me get the actual story. Let's just go ahead and play it.
I feel like that's the story that's like how, I don't think it was Iowa.
They made face masks legal after that. Let's see here.
Is it Iowa State maybe? One of them has their stadium named after somebody who like.
Oh yeah, Iowa State. It's Iowa State. Yeah,
Okay.
One of the first black football players.
Yeah, but he got like trampled on the field.
On the field, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Johnny Bright. Yep.
Okay.
Johnny Bright. Yes, in 1951 is when he had that game versus Oklahoma A&M. Sorry, not Oklahoma. Oh, Oklahoma A&M is what they were back then. They are now Oklahoma State.
Got you.
And then 1952, face masks were made mandatory for player safety.
2 things. Number one, not to make light of the situation, but Johnny Bright is a great name for a quarterback. It's just a great quarterback name.
I don't even know if he was a quarterback, bro. They don't say what position he played.
Oh, I thought you said he was a quarterback because whatever.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, because I think that's the connection he's trying to make as well.
Or even if great skill position name nonetheless.
Yeah.
Thing number 2 is kind of crazy how things become things because of racism in this country.
So the list is endless. The list is endless. Do y'all understand the only reason why you are slaves to credit scores is because they don't want black people to own shit? They don't want us to own anything.
Yep.
It's the only reason why we have credit scores. Insurance. I think we talked about it on here before. The first piece of property that was insured in this country was slave black bodies.
The ice cream song.
The ice cream song is racist.
Like,
what else? What else is driven by racism?
Everything. This entire country.
We all know why we don't have free health care. We can't,
Yeah. Yep.
I want black people to have it. Yeah. Powers that be.
Back to the Him trailer. I do think, because I think we talked about it maybe a couple weeks ago or something, how they're basically making a Gatorade or Nike commercial. Like they give it that vibe in Him. Like I'm getting that a little bit from it.
Who's that?
I'm getting like a Gatorade or Nike commercial from
where they train and stuff. Yeah, it definitely looks like they shot this to look like one of those. Are you ready? Just do it type of commercial.
Just do it. Yeah. Is it in you? Yeah, something like that. Definitely
now I'm done. Shout out
to
Brady Quinn. Not shout out to Brady Quinn. He had a fucking terrible take this week on Shador Sanders.
But yeah, no, ready to see Marlon Wayans in a serious role, like we said in the clip before. So should be dope. Should be one of the best horror movies.
Coming to you. What's the release date of Him?
September 19th.
September 19th. Hey, shout out to the frat. Founding of the latest and greatest fraternity in the D9.
That's Founders Day for y'all?
Yes, sir. September 19th.
Same week as my birthday. That's strange.
Every year.
That's yeah.
Every year.
Do I say that every year?
I don't. Probably.
Probably. Anyway, we also got a trailer for the Office reboot, or I guess sequel,
yeah,
sequel? I don't know
the paper is what it's called.
Paper, yeah.
It's gonna be on. Is it Apple? Who picked it up?
Is it not on Peacock?
Peacock. Peacock makes a lot more sense.
So the funniest thing, just right away, real quick, Man Boy got a job.
Man Boy did get a job. How he got a job and all he did was tweet. I'm confused. I guess that's the threshold for being a journalist these days. Maybe that's the joke. That's the joke, right? That's that's a joke. No, man. I there's a potential here. I'm not really getting it from the trailer, but there's definitely potential here. I chuckled a few times at a few of the jokes. I'm just not seeing the connection, and maybe that's purposeful. Like maybe that's meant to be that way, right? I'm also kind of shocked that the only holdover is Oscar. Like, what the fuck else? What are the rest of them doing? What are y'all doing? I get why if Steve Carell's not doing it, obviously John Krasinski is busy. Mm-hmm. You know,
some of them are doing a Office podcast.
But goddamn it, Pam's
doing the Office podcast.
Dwight.
I don't know what Dwight's doing.
Dwight, what
he's
you
been in some
doing?
Movies though.
Dwight, what you doing? Get your ass back in this show. Stanley. Yeah. I think they're probably counting Creed as being passed by now. That was kind of the running thing. He's, but I don't know if he actually is. God forbid, if he's not, get your ass back in there. What's the nasty redhead chick? She was like super gross.
I know you're talking about. I can see her. I just can't think of her name.
What you doing?
What you doing is crazy.
Who else am I missing here?
Literally everybody. Craig Robinson.
Those were the Craig Robinson. There was that weird set of like newer employees towards the end of the series. We don't need like
Mindy Kaling.
I kind of Mindy can stay, but like I kind of cut off at Andy. Like if everybody after Andy, like the Aaron saga, Aaron's new guy after she left Andy, like all of that shit.
Kevin.
I don't need all of that. The guy who kind of loosely looked like Dwight, he was kind of big in the early 2000s, kind of faded out.
Yeah.
Guy with the glasses.
But I can't.
He's like mildly funny.
Yeah.
But like that era, we don't really need those guys back. But the meat and potato guys, we need some more crossover here. I guess I get their meaning, right? Like the paper industry was a dying industry, and now actually this is the paper. Like this, the news industry is a dying industry now, and now they're trying to. It's same in that way, right? Like from 2004 to like 2010 or whenever the hell that show went off, we were talking about paper and paper supplies and how we were in this digital age, and people didn't have a need for paper like they needed anymore. So like you got to see a dying industry, and so in the same way, you're witnessing the same thing with the whole paper business. Mm-hmm. I just don't know how they're going to work the everyday hijinks into a much more serious, much more dying industry. Like, I don't want to say who gave a shit when the actual physical paper companies went up like Dunder Mifflin, but like, I think it's a much more depressing thing to see your local newspaper go belly up.
Sure. I do think also it seems that their Michael Scott is not very Michael Scottish.
At all.
Like he's almost serious.
Like their head guy actually wants to save the business, and he's smart. And so it actually puts a bit of stakes on the show that I don't know if that's what I was showing up to the office for. Like it was definitely the hijinks. Mm-hmm. It was definitely Michael Scott and the hijinks. Yep. So it's going to be interesting.
Very interesting. We'll see. Box office. So, Weapons just came out, our first big horror movie for the season. It already exceeded its actual film budget.
Already?
But, I mean, you got to account for marketing and all that stuff.
No, sure,
so I don't think it did that yet.
Well, how much did they spend on it?
It was something low, if I remember.
I don't imagine it's a very high budget. It doesn't look like there's a lot going on. But then again, it seems like there's a lot of misdirection into what you see in the trailers and what is actually the main happening thing.
38 million.
Well, that's low.
38 million budget, and it did
Damn, didn't they spend like 70, 80 million on Sinners? They spent 38 million on this? Yeah. Jesus.
And it impressed with a $42.5 million debut. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That is a nice
I forgot about Freakier Friday. That came out to a $29 million opening. I mean,
I don't know why that film went to the theaters, to be honest with you.
Sure. Should have been a streaming movie.
Even the way that they set it up felt like a streaming movie. It felt like a streaming movie. Like it's not a. I guess it's as much of a direct sequel as you can get, but then you have the main character is actually the granddaughter or something like that. I don't know. Felt like a direct to TV movie.
I think they placed a little bit more on Lindsay Lohan coming back and her maybe being able to be a little bit of a pool. But they're not really advertising.
I was about to say they didn't put a whole lot of advertising dollars into it. So I don't know how confident they were into her being able to draw everybody back to the theaters with it. Jamie Lee Curtis is what it is. But I don't. If you look at the last couple of years of Jamie Lee Curtis's career, it's not like people are tearing down the studio to go see Jamie Lee Curtis either.
Yeah. It also seems like we got a clear winner between Superman and Fantastic Four because
it's getting that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like
another drop for Fantastic Four. I think. What are we at now? We are at a total of $434 million.
Now let me say this for disrespectful individuals who may be hanging about watching this. These numbers that we are reading right now are through probably early Saturday. We haven't gotten the lion's share of Saturday's numbers. We haven't gotten any of Sunday's numbers. We will know what this weekend totally looks like for every movie that we're tracking right now, probably Monday, Tuesday. Okay, because that's just how the numbers funnel in. If you're looking at Box Office Mojo or Real Numbers or whatever, they don't have the full numbers today, August 10th, when we're talking to you. So if you're counting yourself a genius by looking at them, I don't know, Thursday morning, trying to fact check something that's done today, Sunday afternoon, I guess you're just the brightest bulb of the bunch. I guess you are just the Nostradamus of all, dealing with hindsight numbers.
Yeah, no, we're looking at what is probably mostly projections, considering the weekend isn't even ended. So
now that being said, if we flub, if we misquote something, if we misstate something, I'm not above being told that I'm wrong. I just would like you to tell me what it is you're actually saying I'm wrong about, and then maybe offer up that as the whatever the numbers are as evidence. But don't count yourself as being Einstein because you had the benefit of viewing numbers in hindsight when we're dealing with data that's incomplete today on Sundays.
Yeah,
that's all.
Gotcha.
That's all.
All right. And then Superman is at 578, close to 579 million according to Box Office Mojo. So
579? Is that where Superman is?
Yep, versus Fantastic Four's 434.
It would honestly make me feel a little bit better about Superman's run if this just wasn't this constant massaging. Like, no, it doesn't have to make this. It doesn't have to make that. Dog, why are you always answering these questions? I don't think I've ever heard Kevin Feige answer a how much does this movie have to make type questions. Unless they were in the most advantageous position. Unless they absolutely knew a film was already overperforming. Right? Like, even then, I don't feel like they talk numbers all that much. This constant like bickering back and forth with fans. That's why the whole Matt Reeves defense from Gunn was laughable to me. It's like, you are the most visible, talkingest, arguingest executive I have ever seen in my life. If anybody is causing heat for Matt Reeves, it's got to be you. All of that, well, leave Matt Reeves alone. I don't know why people are being mean at him. Who the fuck? James, who are you talking to? Who's being mean to Matt Reeves?
Not me.
You the one keep giving fucking weekly, we're going to have the script on my desk. We're going to have the script here. We're just, it's taking a little bit longer time. Fam, we know, but you're the one who keep opening up your mouth talking about it's coming. Yeah. So like, I just don't, I don't get the repudiation of the budget in the first place. The you're listening to people and these silly tax forms, these write-off forms that we have to fill out. You're listening to that kind of stuff. I don't know why you would listen to that stuff when we're talking about budgets and stuff. I don't know. You're quoting regularly used industry math to try to calculate how much our movie has to make. I don't know why you be doing things like that, silly goose. Why would you do that? Like, he treats everybody like they're an idiot.
Right.
And so, when it would be much easier to say, hey, we're not worried about making money with this first Superman movie. Like, we're straight up, money is not the object. We're trying to recapture an audience. We're trying to win people over and reestablish a tone for a universe. That's easy enough to say, but he fights people on the factual constantly, and then never really adjust when he's proven wrong. Either he just kind of moves on to the next thing to say people are lying about.
It's an ego thing.
It makes it hard to give the guy a win when he's fighting on the things that clearly are not a win.
Right.
Like fan reception, audience reception. Those are the things you want to hang your hat on, not the dollar amount of the movie. Why are you fighting about that at all?
Especially at this point in your universe.
Yeah, like, it just kind of is what it is. For Jurassic Park is going to smell $1 billion. Going to fall a little bit short, it seems like, maybe. By the time Superman's out of there. Because they've got another 14 days or so. But, I mean, again, I told you what this is going to look like in weeks 5, 6, 7, 8 of a run. Like, people are not tearing down the doors to see Superman right now. Nor are they doing so to see Fantastic Four, it seems. Seems like Weapons cleaned up a lot better than either one of these films this weekend. So, I don't...
Yeah, no, for sure.
Relatively speaking. Yeah, relatively speaking. I don't think... I don't think even the superhero reputation that we thought, even as diminished so, they're not even getting that much, They're not commanding the box office the way that we thought they would this summer. So,
and even at that, how much did they spend for Fantastic Four?
Oh, a whole lot. Whole lot. And just calling a spade, they are far more embarrassed by their falling short on the box office than Warner Brothers even has to be.
Yeah.
Far more.
Is it safe to call it a flop yet? I think so.
What, Fantastic Four? Yeah, I mean, we're heading in financially, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, if we're just talking numbers, But I mean, we had been in that position for Superman, and it's been all of this other, oh, well, but when you really think about it, and, brand deal this and tax write-off that, like, they started that machine well earlier than Fantastic Four did. Mm-hmm. Now, we're in the middle of that for Fantastic Four, too. We're in the middle of the spin cycle for both of these studios to try to say why these things are successful. Mm-hmm. But make no mistake, Warner Brothers started their spin cycle well before Marvel ever did. I think Marvel was convinced that their film would outperform it, and it surely is not. So,
Perp said, "Look at I Know What You Did Last Summer, box office. Looks like it hit $62.6 million
total
on a $18 million budget."
Okay, I mean, when you're coming in that low, though,
right?
You only spend $18 million to make a movie. It really doesn't take a whole lot,
right?
And I don't think there's a whole lot of buzz going around about that movie. But again, they came in extremely low. Mm-hmm. When you're putting up multi-$100 million budgets, yes, empirically, you have to make a bunch of money to make it make sense financially. So you can tell me whatever the fuck you want, James Gunn, Kevin Feige, whoever, but I can count, okay, and I can read tax forms. So it is what it is. You can mansplain to a normie all you want, but there's only two ways to count this, right? You can say it's setting us up to make more money down the line, we are big enough to sustain financial losses on the short term to set up larger gains in the long term. Or you can say, no, we didn't actually spend this money, so we don't have to make this amount back. But what you can't say is, oh, we spent this, but it's okay that we didn't make this. Arithmetic. Getting in the way of our propaganda. Darn it.